Okay, I'm Jaden Henry.
I'm Andrew Schaefer.
And we're going to be talking about pitching and catching and the proper things to do while you're out here. The two main points of catching are throwing runners out and giving signs to your pitcher.
The three main points of pitching are keeping runners off balance, pitches, and then pickoffs. Alright, so we're going to talk about pickoffs. Pickoffs are kind of simple. What you're going to do is go into stretch formation like this. Your first pickoff is really kind of like a slow pickoff. You're going to come up set. All you're going to do is step your right foot back off, turn around, and just throw the first. That's really just to keep your runners like back to the base and make them go back a few steps, because if you know they're going to steal, that's what you want to do. And then second pickoff is a quick pickoff. You're going up like this. Basically what you do is kind of like your whole body's like a coil, and you're just kind of turn real quick and like whip it on over there. Like so, like this, and then turn over. Alright, so we're just going to talk about pitches now. I throw like 5 main pitches. Your first pitch is your two-seam, like this. You kind of want to keep it out on your fingertips so that when you're throwing, it kind of like whips through and it kind of gets like a tail motion, either right or left. Second pitch is your four-seam. This is really kind of just like, that's your most, like your fastest pitch you're ever going to throw. Third pitch will be a curveball. That is basically, it's going to start at 12 o'clock, it's coming down about 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Alright, so next we're talking about keeping hitters off balance. Keeping hitters off balance is basically what the pitcher is throwing. So either it's a two-seam, four-seam, change-up, whatever the pitcher throws. So what I usually start off with is a solid fastball. A two-seam down the middle. I've kind of got a tail on my pitch, so it kind of tails into the right. If I get the first strike with that, I'll come back with a curveball, and that's just to keep them off balance. And then after that, it's whatever I see, like in perspective, or what my catcher sees. It just depends. If I see that he's off balance bad, I will either come back, I'll probably most likely come back with a curve or a changeup just for another off speed, because he thinks I'm going to come back with a solid fastball.
Okay, one of the main jobs for the catcher is to give signs to the pitcher so he knows what pitches he's supposed to throw. And the way you do this is you put your hand down here, and 1 means fastball. And I can use this finger to show him I want to throw a fastball this side, and this finger from this side. And then 2 curveball, and then 3 and 4, they just depend on what kind of pitches your pitcher throws. And your pitcher can shake you off if he doesn't like the sign that you give him, but if your pitcher shakes you off, don't be afraid to fight him, because then he won't shake you off again. The other main job the catcher has is he has to be able to throw out base runners when they try to steal bases. And the way he do this is when he sees the pitch coming in, he'll get set up, and the pitch will go up, and he'll get the ball in his hand and come up and throw it second base. Another way a catcher can throw out runners without standing up is he can catch the ball when the pitcher throws it in and drop to the base and throw.
Alright, so just to recap for pitching, there were keeping runners off balance, your pitches, and then your pickoffs.
And for catchers, the 2 main things you have to do is give signs to your pitchers and throw out base runners. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how not to catch.